You are one of the longest serving House member in the U.S. Congress. What would you like to see the most happen on the Korean Peninsula before your term as a U.S. Congressman comes to an end?
I hope at one day.
Six-party talks has been stalled for a long time, but considering the tensions in the region and among the five parties, do you think it's still an effective tool to get North Korea to denuclearize, or do we need a new form of dialogue?
Quiet talks that aren't in a kind of formal.
The Obama administration has been making efforts to mend ties with Iran and Cuba. Could North Korea be next on President Obama's list?
I wish that Obama would reach out.
You served as Prime Minister Abe's envoy to China, and considering that China and Japan have held a couple of rounds of summits while Korea and Japan have yet to meet at the highest level, there are concerns that Korea might be the only one left out of the picture at the end of the day. What's your view? There are criticisms that Washington's strategic patience policy on North Korea has led to a bigger, more developed North Korean nuclear program. What's your take on that?
We've done everything we can to pose to North Korea that it faces a fundamental choice. So
you don't think that Prime Minister Abe has to necessarily say that the Japanese government was responsible for this human trafficking when he uses the word trafficking?
No, I don't think that the Japanese government actions.
You've also been holding informal talks with North Korea. Do you see any changes in perhaps their willingness to engage?
As far as you can judge, they really keep trying to figure out what...
Before your visit to Pyongyang, you also visited China and you met with officials there. Did you have any talks about North Korea with them?
There are tensions between North Korea and China.
Based on your experience as a chief U.S. envoy to North Korea, you've led numerous nuclear talks. Do you think it's ever possible for North Korea to fully give up its nuclear program, or have we come too far to hope for that?
It's possible, but it's not very likely.
And could these constant purges and executions in turn destabilize the Kim Jong-un regime?
We're coming to the realization that the highest ranking officials of North Korea are also victims of human rights violations.